Hi, it's Wednesday, and that means it's time for another video edition of Widower Wednesday. And today we're going to discuss when to tell family and friends that you're dating again. This is a hard thing for widowers to do because they don't know how family and friends are going to react, and they worry about a negative reaction. In fact, I think some of you are watching this video thinking, yeah, I'd like to tell friends and family that I'm dating again, but the problem is I'm worried about a negative reaction or all kinds of things. How are my kids going to react? How are my in-laws going to react? How is this group of friends that me and the late wife hung out with? How are they going to react? Well, it's a valid concern, and I will address that concern as well as when is the best time and place to tell people that. Now, before I get into that, I do want to say the biggest mistake widowers make when it comes to this topic is not telling people, just kind of thinking that no one will find out, that you can keep this dating activity a secret. And the truth is you might be able to keep it a secret for a little while, but people will eventually find out. It's whether something pops up on social media, not necessarily you. There's a rumor going, someone sees you, and the rumors start, or maybe there's one person that knows and they tell somebody else, and all kinds of things can happen. But I guarantee that people will find out that you're dating again, even if you don't want them to. They will find out, and it is always worse when people hear it from someone else or they discover it on accident than they feel it from then if you go to them and say, hey, I need to, I just want you to know I'm dating again. Broken trust issues, secrecy issues. Trust me, it's 100 times worse if they find out some other way other than you. And it may be bad. You think it may be bad if they hear the news from you. Just wait till they don't hear it from you, or they see you with someone and ask you about it. It's it gets way worse. If you want a personal example here, I made the mistake of not thinking I could hide my dating activities. When I first started dating again, it was, for me, this is 3-4 months after my late wife died, and I'm dating again. Don't want anybody to find out, because Abel, why are you dating again so soon, kind of thing. Didn't you love Krista, kind of stuff. And the truth is it got out. I think my mom was the first one to find out. Didn't go over well because I didn't tell her. let's just put it that way. And I've talked to lots of clients. I have lots of clients who have been in the same thing. They try to keep it hidden from their kids or whatever, and the kids figure it out. The in-laws figure it out. Friends figure it out. Always worse. So first rule is that it's okay to tell friends and family. Now, you're probably wondering, well, when should I tell them? And so here's kind of the rule of thumb. If you're dating regularly, you need to let, like the family, you need to let the in-laws, your family, and I'm talking adult children here. I'll get to minor children in a second. But if you're dating regularly, let the in-laws, let family, and maybe others that you're close to know that you're dating again. Now, you don't have to get into details and say, yeah, I'm going out, this Friday night with somebody. You don't have to get to that level yet. The only thing you really have to do is just go to people and just say, just want you to know, I'm dating again. If you want, you could say, yeah, I still love my late wife, but I just feel kind of the need to go out there and date. Or, again, don't necessarily have to justify it. It's really more of an informational thing. And it's a communication issue. It's an information issue. You're not asking for permission or anything like that. You're just letting people know that I'm dating again. So that way, if, word comes around that, hey, I heard so-and-so is dating again. And you're like, yeah, he talked to me about it. I know about it. And again, how are people going to react? I'll get to that at the end of the video. But anyway, that's you do need to let people know if you're dating regularly. If you're going out like once every 3 months, probably not. I don't know if you really have to tell them, but if you're, on a dating site especially, yeah, and I can't tell you how many people have found out that so-and-so is dating because they saw him on a dating site. It happens. So, but like if you're on a dating site, if you're actively looking for dates, and you're going out fairly regularly, really the best thing you can do is tell people. Now, I know some of you have kids living at home, and you're wondering, well, when do I tell them? If you got kids living at home, and they're going to notice that whatever you're going out, once, twice a week in the evenings or something like that, you do need to let them know sooner. You need to let them know that, hey, dad's dating again. Again, not to justify it. It's more of an informational thing that dad's dating again. You can even tell them, it's nothing serious. It's just something I do once in a while. That way there's not this feeling like dad's sneaking away. Dad doesn't trust us. Anyway, that's what you do if kids are at home. Otherwise, if you're dating regularly, just let people know. Now, The second thing comes is, when you get into details, is once you become exclusive with somebody. So, you've both decided that, hey, there's something here. Let's go exclusive on this and see how it works. Then that's when you need to let people know who you're dating. On the first conversations, you just got to let people know, hey, I'm dating again. It's when you get exclusive, you need to let people know that, hey, I've met this great lady. Her name is Julie. There's some feelings there. I just want you to know that, things could get serious, or things are getting serious, and I'm just keeping you in a loop on that. And that's a conversation. Again, you can have it with kids living at home. You can let the in-laws, adult children outside the home, just people, again, that you think need to know. You don't have to tell the whole world. You can broadcast it on social media if you want, but I'm just saying, this isn't it's a conversation you just have with those who are close, that you're close to, and you feel that need to know, and have that conversation, by the way, before you post it on social media, if that makes sense. So again, and then I know some of you were thinking, well, when do I do the introductions? I've told them about this lady. What if they say they want to meet her? I'm going to leave that up to you. At some point, introductions probably need to happen, but I don't think it has to be the same time that you let people know that, hey, we're exclusive and we're dating again. You can kind of gauge reactions and decide if you want to if and when you want to introduce your new love to family and friends and things of that nature. So now we're going to get to the part that I know that worries a lot of people. Is, well, how are people going to react, right? I've just told them I'm dating again, or told them I'm exclusive. How are people going to react? And the truth is, I don't know how people are going to react. Everybody's different. Some people just have a quiet acceptance. Some people are happy about it. Some people start crying. Some people might get angry. But the thing is no matter how people react, whether they're happy, sad, mad, whatever, don't take it personally. Any kind of reaction isn't a reflection of you or your choices. It's a reflection of where they are in the grief process and the grieving that they need to do. So if you tell, for example, your adult children that you're dating again and they have negative reactions, again, don't take this personally. It's not a personal reaction. They're still grieving mom, and the fact that you're not grieving mom and have moved farther than them is sometimes hard to understand, if that makes sense. So don't take it personally, and remember that you can't control the thoughts or reactions of others, right? So if, again, people are getting sad or mad or whatever, yeah, it's uncomfortable, it's not the greatest thing, but you can't control how they're going to react. But you can control how much others have control or influence over your personal life. I can't tell you how many coaching sessions I have where it's like the adult children are threatening that I can't see the grandkids, or that, they're trying to break me and this new woman up. Nothing says that you have to spend time with people who are trying to ruin your relationship. And there's nothing that says that you let other people control your personal decisions and your life. So again, you can't control their reactions. Don't take it personally, but you can control how you respond. If people are sad and mad about it, fine. Let them be sad and mad. That shouldn't stop you from going out and being exclusive or dating or whatever, wherever this path is taking you. It's your life. It's your journey. If you have worries or concerns that are you dating the right person, or are you dating for the right reasons, you can schedule a coaching session with me. We can go over it, kind of one-on-one, and talk about things to avoid, and we can get a gut check there on whether or not you're actually ready for a relationship. But it's your journey, it's your life, and you get to make the decisions for that. And you can't let other people's reactions to your decisions control what it is that you're doing. You need to be able to stand up for yourself and stand up for the person that you're dating. Questions, comments, leave them below. You want to schedule a coaching session, there's a link in the description below as well. I'm Abel Keogh, author of the book Dating a Widower, and I will see you next Wednesday.